of the streets. And when these suckers see me, they should bow to my feet and kiss the ground underneath. I look down.
Okay, you guys, so first things first, when it comes to having a flawless face, you want to make sure that your face is primed, prepped, and moisturized, ready for the foundation that you are going to apply. The first primer out of the 3 that I use is my Benefits Professional Face Balm. This is used to quickly minimize the appearance of pores and fine lines for smooth skin. So this is what's going to literally make our makeup look like freaking doll baby makeup. Next, I use my Cover FX face balm, and I like to use this because it will mattify my makeup. And not only that, who wouldn't want a primer that also helps to clear your skin and prevent blemishes from happening? And this also helps to minimize the appearance of pores, because once again, we want to look like a freaking porcelain doll. So now we're on to our third primer, and I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, how many primers is she gonna use? But this one is meant to blur and smooth your foundation. It is meant to apply your foundation evenly all over your skin. And speaking of foundation, I use my Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. I am in the shade 78 Deep Neutral. And I usually apply this with my Sonia Kasuke brush, which is dirty right now, so I'm not going to be using it for this tutorial. I'll be using my Real Techniques base brush. And I basically love to use brushes like this because they are flat top and they are meant to buff in your foundation. Now I like to take 4 pumps on my brush and apply this directly to the main areas of my face and buff it in from there. Which the main areas, as you can see, are my cheeks, my chin, cupid's bow, nose, and forehead. Or 5 head if you want to go there. Anyways. You just want to make sure that you continue buffing that foundation in circular motions, making sure to drag it past your jawline onto your neck if necessary, which for most people it is necessary, and just making sure that you get that foundation everywhere. I do get questions sometimes on why I use a brush and a beauty blender, or why I don't use a beauty blender to apply my foundation, and honestly it's simply because my foundation is $40, you guys. I do not have time for any ounce of my foundation to be soaked up by a sponge, so I use a brush first, especially because the brush helps me to get that flawless finish and helps me really work that foundation in and work it in evenly so that I can have a nice even base to work with, rather than, you know, letting all my money soak up in that beauty blender. And this, you guys, this foundation, as you can see, is freaking lit. Like, you don't have to use any type of color corrector. Honestly, like, my skin is, you know, clear of acne and things like that, but I have some hyperpigmentation type of stuff going on, okay? And this foundation covers it all up. By applying correctors and all the extra stuff, your face really starts to, you know, build up to a freaking 4-layer cake, okay? And we don't want that. You know, we don't want to look like a freaking cake monster. So we are going to make sure this foundation is buffed out and buffed out nice and good so that we can move on to our next step, which is then using a beauty blender. And I like to put MAC Fix Plus on my beauty blender, even though my beauty blender is already damp. You need to be using a damp, clean beauty blender. And honestly, the MAC Fix Plus, guys, you don't have to do that. I don't know. I feel like it does something. I feel like it just does something. But the whole purpose of me using a beauty blender over top of, you know, me using a brush is just because I want to make sure that the brush didn't leave any streaks or lines in my makeup. I want to make sure that everything is super even and I pick up all the excess foundation that may be just laying in chunks on my face, you know? am back, and I am back with a full flawless finished face. Yes, I will have a tutorial very soon on how I get a fresh flawless face in under 15 minutes for my girls who are in a rush and need to be places, kind of like how I need to be somewhere right now. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys how I get my foundation to be as flawless as it is, and pretty much the steps that I take to make sure that my foundation and my base to my face is like perfect. I will have a tutorial on my channel, well, tutorials on my channel on how I do my highlight, how I do my contour, basically how I build my face up. Yes, build a face, bitch. So yes, I will have a tutorial on each step so that you guys can kind of learn each step as you go instead of seeing it in just one big video, because I know I don't learn that way. So just in case there's any more me's out there, I got you, girl, I got you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for a bunch more videos. I am uploading every single day until further notice, which, yes. But yes, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I am going to be uploading every single day for the next 93 more days, I think I have. I'm doing the 100 days of YouTube challenge. If you haven't been reading my description boxes, yes, that is why I'm uploading every single day. I need my channel to grow. I need it to bloom. This is what I want to do, you guys. So support me, support me, support me. I mean, support me, duh. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and see you tomorrow.